Hey guys, Omni here. Welcome back. We are about to dive into the season finale. And at this point, I don't know what the overarching threat is. We just know that something's got Strange gathering his own people up. I thought it was going to be in response to Wanda doing the same thing in the 1602 episode, but that was revealed to be completely separate from whatever he's got cooking. He's already visited Corey. He just showed up to visit Peggy. And he's like, hey, I got a long story for you. So like, what has been going on? If there's been something being set up along this season, it's completely been going over my head. If I'm not missing anything, then it just makes me really wonder what all of this was building up towards and how do we introduce that and resolve it in this episode, unless potentially this ends in like a cliffhanger for the third season or something like that. I don't know where this is going at all. So let's hope that they land this plane because I really like this season so far. Overall, like I said in the last video, I think this is a much stronger season than the first, at least for me. So I hope they land this plane. I hope this finale delivers, but we will find out once we dive into it. So let's go ahead and hop in. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check those out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access to those as well. They are on watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes to my reaction the entire episode. You get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover here on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, try to make it worth your while, since you're going to support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, really appreciate it. If you enjoy this reaction, at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps these videos out. With that all said and out of the way, let's hop into episode 9, the finale. What if Strange Supreme intervened? Here we go. Oh, dude. Okay, we gotta, we actually have like a riff on the classic Marvel intro with all of our what if characters, season 1 and 2. Dude, what the hell's going on? What is going on? What is this?
A world at peace, thanks to a hero from an entirely different universe.
We're back here, recounting her success.
Your timing couldn't be better, old friend. I was afraid I'd be stuck here forever.
Oh, come on. You're already tired of first-run Shakespeare and outdoor plumbing?
Says the man with the high-collared cape.
Yeah, says the woman who wears a Union Jack as a shirt. At least mine's magic, Peggy. By the looks of things, this happy hour could use a little more happiness. Bing. Single malt.
Nice! I want some.
Anything for a fellow guardian of the multiverse. Come on, Peggy. Step into my office.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah, man.
Now, two legends must band together to face a threat unlike any the multiverse has ever faced.
What is it? What's the threat? I did like the recounting of all that. It does beg the question, though. He revisited that time with a new bit of dialogue. At that point, would Steven potentially be hearing multiple watchers narrating that scene differently? It's an interesting thing to ponder as well.
Welcome to my humble abode. The Sanctum Infinitum.
Well, this is certainly...
Sanctum Infinitum.
Yeah, view's not bad. Kitchen even has a pizza.
Yo.
Strange, you've been here all alone?
Well, not quite. I've been kind of busy. Let me see here. Infinity Ultron, I think you know.
Oh!
Thanos.
Oh,
Loki.
God, what?
Days of untold power hell-bent
Oh,
on
shit.
destroying their universes. You know, the usual.
He's been...
Universe killers.
Yeah, well, someone's got to do it. And we both know the Watcher would never stoop so low as to
Wow.
Saving the
So he's
multiverse one
been
universe at a
taking
time.
that guardianship very seriously.
intervene. I knew you'd understand. But look, there is actually something.
Imagine if somebody got in here and busted all these guys out.
It's a bit embarrassing, to be honest.
One of them's escaped.
Yeah. How did you know?
Huh.
Gremlins, aliens, Jurassic Park.
Great. I love that.
I can already hear the Watcher intoning that meddling in the multiverse is always a mistake.
Oh, come on, Peg. I mean, what? Are you going to tell me that it was wrong of you to save the world of 1602?
Got a point. But who escaped?
I lost her trail here in the South Dakota Badlands. Well, what's left of them in that universe anyway.
Who is it?
Wait, Strange, why can't you just do this?
Because you, my friend, are an unknown. She'll see me coming a mile off. Oh, and here.
Ah, thank you.
Don't mention it. Look, this will work out pretty well, Peggy. You
Huh.
go find her, then I'll be able to bring you both.
What if it's an evil Peggy?
Strange, how will I know it's her?
Oh, trust me. You'll know.
That's a little worrying.
Oh, some of that wasn't snow. There's energy radiating
What
from the
in
ground.
the world?
Or worlds, I guess you could say. The bomb at Project Rebirth packed a bigger bang in this universe. Hydra unleashed the Tesseract's powers, won the war, and destroyed the world in the process.
Right, so you're here
Damn.
to narrate.
It's my job. And what are you doing here?
He's just like fucking stalking her now.
Just be careful. I don't think I can bear to narrate what might happen next.
That's foreboding. Oh! 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 Which one are you? Which one are we doing here?
Right, show yourself.
Oh, it very well could be somebody else. It might not be Quicksilver. Dude, what if it was Peggy that was exposed to it? I keep putting it on Peggy, but...
My turn. Gotcha.
Oh no, is it Kahori? Oh, okay. I thought it was Quicksilver.
To save it from you. Why'd you ask?
Of course he said that. I'm not a universe killer.
What?
He is.
What is going on?
That delusional or that honored us is lying to you.
What?
Oh no.
Oh, great.
Good job, Carter. Nice work finding her for me.
Did he tell you about the Forge?
Don't listen to her. She's trying to trick you.
He isn't just targeting universe killers. He's gathering righteous heroes too.
What? Strange, what does she mean?
What the fuck?
He's feeding everyone to the Forge.
Enough!
Feeding everyone to the Forge. What?
Strange isn't trying to save universes. He's trying to resurrect his universe. The one
Oh.
You stop me.
Wow. So good or bad, anybody with this amount of power that can threaten a world, he's trying to feed them into... wow. Damn.
Peggy, you know you do the same thing for Steve.
She literally just sacrificed to Steve.
I would never do this for Steve.
Steve would never want that either. Okay, making him the villain does make this sprinkling work.
The cost is too high.
In the grand scheme of things, it's a small price to pay.
Ah.
Trust me, Peggy, it's better this way.
It's better for you. Oh, let's start. Oh God, is she going to start busting people out? Who are half of these people? Oh fuck! She's Jurassic Parking this shit. Whoa! Oh no! This is insane.
You're just as crazy as he is.
We need to destroy that forge before he feeds the prisoners to it.
Hang on tight.
I saw some from before, a couple of similar. Wow. Whoa! Yo!
Okay, starting a prison riot of universe killers, not my best idea.
Probably not. But, dude, sharpshooting Loki.
What's this?
Zombies. Is it Wanda? Oh!
Not her.
Fantastic. Be
God
careful.
damn it.
Yeah, I know. Zombies are pretty universal.
Tell that to any zombie universe. They always have never heard of zombies before. Whoa. What just happened there? Oh, she blooped her away. Space Stone shit. Oh, yo, she would be able to control the dead. Well, fuck.
The last woman to demand that of me regretted it.
Oh, darling, I'm no ordinary woman. I'm the goddess of death. Excuse me?
Wow, are you fucking kidding me? You just have Surtur hanging out down here? Oh. Oh! Oh no. Whoa, wait, what? Somebody snapped him with their own gauntlet. Oh, damn!
Killmonger.
The moment that music started playing.
Infinity armor if we're going to stand a chance against Strange.
Oh! Wow, that is so smart. That is so smart. That was brilliant. I swear one of them looks like Master Chief. Two Thors clashing hammers. Oh, Peggy, suit up. Oh, let's go. Let's fucking go.
This should be even the odds.
Whoa.
How do we destroy it?
Well, I'd rather you didn't.
Well, of course you wouldn't.
But you might remember I defeated that armor once before.
Once before, I wasn't in it.
Okay, that was good. Want to really play? Get a load of this.
Oh, great. Oh! Turn that back on him. Dude, these visuals are so fun.
No, leave it alone. You're making it unstable.
What, I mean, what might happen though if it blows? Hilarious. Oh! God damn. God, I love this portal shit, dude. We need a new portal. Valve, what are you doing?
Perhaps you've forgotten. There are more of us than there are of you.
That's the thing. There aren't.
Oh no. Wait, okay, just copies, just mirrors. I thought he was gonna summon hymns from other universes. Shadow Clone Jutsu!
Captain Carter.
I don't know why, the way he said that, I thought he was gonna say Captain Caveman.
Peggy, it doesn't have to end this way.
All this to make one super soldier?
Oh no.
Nazis are on the march across Europe. We need to even the odds.
What in the world? A vision? Or did he transport her back or put her in a timeline where... What did Strange do? Is this a genjutsu? Is this illusion? Is this...
Stay. We'll finish the fight. We'll
It's
win
got to
the
be
war.
an illusion.
You and me, Peg.
He's trying to
We can
distract
finally
her.
be together.
Butterfly. Yeah, you dumb fuck.
You're not him.
Nice.
So be it, Captain. See what you've chosen.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Holy. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh my. Nice.
I mastered that one a long time ago.
Oh, he's got his own. Shit. You think you would take stock throughout the multiverse if he was just like dabbling in all these other worlds? He could have stockpiled an entire necklace of gemstones.
And you, my friend, are finished.
Not entirely.
Oh. Oh, oh shit. Oh my god. What are they doing? Wield them all at the same time. Dude, let's fucking go. Holy shit. Well, some of them. Not all of them made it. Holy fuckballs. Oh my god! Wow. What sword is that? He's gonna start morbing out. He's like, it's morbin time! God damn it, I hate that I just did that.
It's over, Strange. Stay down.
Oh, she had gun gear.
Nothing is ever over.
Strange!
Wow, dude. They entered the next phase of the battle, of the boss fight. Wow.
You cannot stop me.
Just think how powerful this one Strange is, and they need all that shit and two of them to even hold him off remotely. That's insane. Taste the rainbow, motherfucker. Whoa. She punched the demons out of his hair!
Peggy! It's gonna explode!
Come on, Strange. There has to be a way to stop it.
Oh wait, did he build the forge or was it something that existed prior? God damn it. Come on, buddy, come on! Shit. Oh. Dude, this is just Gandalf and the fucking... Oh my god, the Balrog right here. He's gonna sacrifice himself. He's holding the demon back so that they fall. Damn.
I take it this means I'm not dead.
No.
Oh.
So this is where you do all your watching.
Whoa. That's gorgeous. A little abrupt, conclusion there from the intensity that we left off at.
That's Christine. Stranger's plan worked.
Yes,
Oh.
but at the cost of his life. He recreated this universe, but was never born into it. And never will be.
To think of all the suffering he caused for a world he would never get to see.
I like that they expanded upon and basically gave us an extension of the best episode from last season.
The multiverse didn't need me to intervene, Peggy. It just needed you.
No, that's a kind of a cop-out answer, dude, but aw.
Perhaps we could take the scenic route home. Surely there's something worth seeing along the way.
Oh, Captain. Just you watch.
Yo! Hell yeah, dude! That's the first acknowledgement we've had of that shit in this series. Anything that the TVA was doing. So was that there before? Or is now he's like, hey, look at this new thing that just showed up in my backyard. All right, does this one have a post-credit scene? No, it did not. All right, man. All right. That was so good. So that was the thing. Strange himself interfering and showing up in these places, recruiting people. That was the seed. That was our through line. He was doing his own shit on the side, and that allowed itself to build and culminate into this. I was wondering if there was just something we're not seeing, like the bigger picture here, and that was a great way to mask us with an ally like that, feeling out what is he actually up to. And it was him interfering, and he has been interfering ever since the Watcher left him alone. But the Watcher, just as he does, he was like, that's fine. I don't need to get my hands dirty this time. Everything will just work itself out. Fucking dirtbag, man. I get it. In the end, it did pan out, but he also didn't know what the outcome was going to be, or at least that's what he says. He doesn't know that the outcome is going to be. You know, when we got there and it was like, this is what happened. Hydra took over, blah, blah, blah. The explosion took out all this other stuff. I thought when Kahorti was running around, it was a Quicksilver. Hydra was left unchecked or anything like that in that universe. Obviously, their experimentations with enhanced peoples would have continued, and I was wondering if we were going to get somebody else that was given that ability. Completely forgetting that Strange had recruited Kahorti and taken her away. And then she escaped and was like, hey, she'll see me coming because I already tried my shtick once. So he needed somebody she didn't recognize to at least catch her off guard and keep her in one spot long enough for him to get the shackles back on her again. Dude, I haven't been doing like breakdown reactions to any of these episodes up until this point. I'm definitely going to watch this episode because like there's so many characters floating around in this entire like massive prison that Strange had created, where he had just been plucking people out of time. And it wasn't universe killers like he said, because honestly that would be altruistic, right? But no, he was targeting anybody with immense multiversal level powers that would add more fuel to this furnace that he's trying to cook up to bring his world back. So he needs these powerful beings to feed it, just to power the rebirth of his own home. So all of these characters throughout were just, honestly, there's a bunch of wild ones. There was a couple that we have seen, but there was a lot of very strong spins on some characters that I was like, God damn, I want to see that story. I don't know who that one was, but it looked like Odin, like Thor on crack, with him radiating energy with all these things coming off of him, and then he passed her that magical sword. I have no idea what that was. Like, it just goes to show, too, in this episode, just how powerful an unchecked Doctor Strange can fucking become. They needed Infinity Stones, they needed Mjolnir, Gungnir, they needed the 10 rings, they needed all these, Hela's helmet, and 2 Infinity-empowered beings to match him. And they still really only leveled the playing field. Like, they put him on his back heel enough, but they were still not winning. Pretty evenly matched, which is insane, dude. I don't know if he's so powerful to the point the Infinity Stones wouldn't add to his power, but that's the one thing that was in the back of my head. I was like, if he's been creeping up and kidnapping all these other people, 2 thoughts came to mind. I mentioned one in the reaction is that You know, he could have just, as an extra level of just, you know, buffer, could have like just taken a shit ton of Infinity Stones from these worlds that he's been visiting and kidnapping people from, and just stacked himself with it, implanted them all over himself or whatever. The flip side, an alternative, he could have just kept absorbing. I don't know, is it only demons that he can absorb, or can he even absorb other beings? Could he have captured these? I mean, there are demons that probably would have been in this list of people that he's kidnapped and absorbed them, stacking to his powers, though doing that, as we've seen, has caused him to lose track and control of himself. Obviously, even in this state, because he was pushed to such an extent, he had to rely on that backlog of absorbed demon souls that they started to fight him. You know, they started to kind of really start to steer the wheel, take the driver's seat, so to speak. So he you know, I don't know. It was really interesting. Again, I like the play on both, you know, with our Captain America and stuff, and like pop culture references, having to catch up on the times, that when Peggy came in here and immediately was like, oh, that's really cool. This is a really good idea, but this also screams aliens, you know, Jurassic Park, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, yeah, you're fucking right. This shit is destined to go wrong. You're not going to lock up a bunch of dinosaurs, play God, and expect everything to go all hunky-dory without any hitches. And lo and behold, while not the exact situation we might have thought, this is what turned about. So, like, I loved all of that. The fight was, again, like many of the fights this season, has been really energetic, has been really strong. The choreography, the setup, the set pieces themselves, as well as the effects that are coming into play, the use of their powers and abilities, it's all been really fun and dynamic, especially boiled down to a fight between 3 people, where we had like a full team in Infinity Ultron in the last one. You know, there was a lot to juggle there. They were able to focus in on these core characters here, this small team, and really dive into making this fight energetic, strong, dynamic, quick, vibrant, and creative. Like the use of his powers, the use of the portals, and while the whole, like, these guys getting whiplash, being teleported up and down and all that shit repeatedly was hilarious and a little repetitive, that's kind of the joke. And, you know, that whole thing too, with them both using their powers, since Cordy's abilities are all space related, so she can manipulate space to make herself go faster. She can shoot energy, as we've seen with like people like Captain Marvel and stuff like that. You know, and she can create portals. She's literally an embodiment of the Tesseract itself. And seeing that combined with Peggy using all of the stones and just kind of just pounding on Strange was just so much fun. You know, this was a really smart way, and the way that they did it was honestly really smart to dodge my concerns of not having built up our finale at all. Because the finale was built up both in those appearances with Strange that definitely let us know something's going on, though because of our relationship with him last season and what happened last season, my guard was down. I didn't suspect at all at the time he was going to be the problem. That's the thing. He never let go of that mission from season 1. So not only do those appearances here work as setup, season 1 and all of that context is the setup. Just needed those little seeds. You didn't need Ultron busting out and invading other universes. You don't need Ultron smashing through the Watcher's barrier and going all ham. You don't need all that. You just need a friendly face coming in and saying some cryptic shit, and that's it, because we've already had all of that set up before, and it links all the way back to that one episode and how things ended. Honestly, it was really smart. The one complaint I do have is once he fell into the pit, like that abrupt transition out of that chaos was a little jarring. I would have liked maybe a smoother transition into that, but that's like a very, very minor complaint. And just seeing the fact that, you know, he burned himself for a sunrise he would never see, like pull that line out of Andor. That was the immediate thing my brain went to when he said basically the same thing as that. And I wonder if they heard that line and were watching Andor, was like, that's really cool. Let's do a spin on that. So Christine's alive. His world is back, but he is never born into it. And that's some tragic Shit, man. But Peggy Carter's surfing the multiverse now. Idrisil, the multiverse's form it is taken now. So the Watcher space, I presume, is just a mechanism or a fifth dimensional way that he can view all the timelines at once, where when you visit the timeline, the multiverse itself, maybe before it was a ring and it was all the different branches that would be pruned or grown or whatever that the TVA had been previously managing, and maybe they were the ones that weren't happening or didn't get pruned yet, and he got to see what was happening before they were destroyed, because obviously he was talking about, hey, worlds die all the time, I just watch, you know. And then we get to see him step outside of his, basically his security monitoring system, where he's got up all the TV screens and all that, and actually step out and look at the multiverse itself, and he sees the tree that Loki created. That's the first tangible connection outside of seeing spins on the MCU characters that we know within What If, that acknowledges an event that actually happened that affected the multiverse of the MCU as a whole. With TVA and all that stuff, I was always like, how does that fit into it? Now we haven't had the Watcher be like, oh, that TVA or anything like that. You know, I'd be very curious to see how his role functions alongside somebody like He Who Remains. I would like to have that answered, but I think we're beyond that at this point. But seeing him look out and gaze upon the multiverse that Loki is holding together, beautiful. Chef's kiss. Anyway, this season, in my book, again, I liked some episodes last season, but the best one, hands down, was the Doctor Strange episode. And I don't think they got any cooler than that. There was still some cool ones. There was some that I wasn't wholly into, but there was not one episode this season that I didn't enjoy. Like, I think the most okay episode was probably the Nebula one. You know, it was the most tame. It didn't have a whole lot of crazy stuff going on, but it was still a really good, well-paced little Blade Runner spin-off. Not spin-off, but like a riff on Blade Runner. It was a fun little story. I enjoyed it. But everything after that was just entertaining, man. The Happy Hogan episode, the Christmas episode was hilarious. It was so much fun. Like, while goofy, it was entertaining. Now, again, like anything else, I talked about this last episode, there is a lot of forced humor throughout that doesn't always work, and I don't appreciate the undercutting of some of the tense moments. But again, the overall enjoyment for every episode was just right there, keeping me out of it. Anytime there was a moment where I was like, hey, that joke doesn't work for me, we immediately move on. Like, the episodes were engaging enough that those moments never took me out of the episode completely. There was always a little like a little speed bump in the road every now and then, but I was always just right back on course, you know? And I don't know what I would say my favorite episode is. It's probably this one right now, but if we're talking like, because that fight between them and Strange was insane. If we take that out, I still don't know, because there's just some really strong episodes this season. The 1602, Hell in the Ten Rings, Peter Quill versus the Avengers. There's a couple of episodes through that honestly all stand pretty tall. Anyway, I thought this season was awesome. I don't know what this leaves the door open for. I mean, obviously the possibilities are infinite, you know, but I'm interested in seeing more of these stories. So like, it's like they had some growing pains in the first season, you know, while this still isn't everybody's cup of tea, I feel like this season more so than the last. It's like they found their footing. They had their time. They took their time. And they experimented with this animation style, with this method of storytelling, and I think they honed it in and refined it a lot more in this season. And if they keep that trend going, season 3 could be even better. But we'll have to wait and see, guys. But what did you all think? How do you feel about this finale? How did you feel about this season? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if not already. Remember, if you want to see the full-length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you got my Emerald channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, York, Scott, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake and Trail, Eric Official, Casey Wood, and JoJo. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. That's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.